Alright. Okay, let's talk about this EltaMD UV Elements Broad Spectrum SPF 44 Tinted Sunscreen. First I'm gonna go through the pros, then the cons, and then I'm gonna do an application, and then I'm gonna give you my overall opinion. Would I repurchase? Watch this video to find out. Alright, let's get into the pros. 1. I like that it has a good consistency. To me it has kind of a makeup primery feel, kind of a silicone-y feel, and it gives me a pore blurring effect. So when I touch my skin it feels really smooth and soft. Yeah, I like that about the sunscreen. Another thing I like about the sunscreen is it has iron oxides. Now, iron oxides are typically in tinted sunscreens such as this, and it can add a little extra oomph to your sunscreen, a little extra SPF, a little extra blue light protection, a little extra protection against hyperpigmentation in your skin. So that's another reason. Another reason I like the sunscreen is this is a mineral sunscreen. It has zinc oxide, 10%, and titanium dioxide, 5.5%. For people with extremely sensitive skin, this can be a lot safer. Another reason I like the sunscreen is that it feels moisturizing on my face. When I wear the sunscreen and then I touch my face, it feels very soft and very smooth. Another reason I like the sunscreen is I like the pump. I've never used a sunscreen with this sort of pump before, and I really like it. I think it's quite sanitary, and it also is easy to use. Another reason I like the sunscreen is it's water resistant for up to 40 minutes, and that gives me the confidence that it'll stay on my skin while I do my daily activities. I could even drench myself in water, and there's a little more confidence that it will stay on. Now let's move on to reasons I don't like the sunscreen. Now this reason isn't too much like a problem with this sunscreen, but it's my personal opinion. I don't quite like tinted sunscreens. Now the reason for this is because, let's talk about midday naps. If I wear a tinted sunscreen, any tinted sunscreen, it doesn't have to be this one, I just know that my pillowcase will be stained. So that's one reason I don't like tinted sunscreens in general. Another reason I don't like tinted sunscreens is because of COVID, I have to wear a mask all day, and if I'm wearing a tinted sunscreen and I take off my mask, it looks stained and unsightly. So that's another reason I don't like to wear tinted sunscreens in general. However, as a tinted sunscreen formulation, this is a pretty good tinted sunscreen. So yes. That's a con for me, but it may be a pro for you. Another reason I don't like the sunscreen is that the tone doesn't quite exactly match my skin tone. I was really surprised by how dark this was on my skin. A friend told me that I could mix this with a little bit of a non-tinted sunscreen and it would help, and it really did. But for today's purposes, I'm going to show you what this sunscreen looks like without adding another sunscreen to it. Okay. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna do 3 pumps, and that's what it looks like. It has a quite thick texture. It doesn't run down my palm. Okay. When I mix it, it looks like this. Alright. As you can see, it mixes in quite easily. It blends in really easily in the skin, and it's very smooth while applying it. As I said, it reminds me of a makeup primer. It has that slippery, primery feel. There we go. I'm not going to apply it to my neck today, just because I'm scared of it staining my collar. But that is the final result of the sunscreen. Here, let me open the blinds a little bit. Oh, so you can see better. This is what it looks like after I apply it. So, yeah. Overall, I don't think I would repurchase this sunscreen. However, as a tinted sunscreen, this is pretty good. Alright, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Please tell me in the comments below if you have any opinions about the sunscreen, or any ways that you like to use this sunscreen, or any other sunscreens that you like to use. I love sunscreen, so I always like to hear your recommendations. And also, click like and subscribe, please. I mean, you don't have to though. Alright, bye.